Hey guys, I was kind of sorry about not being able to do as many videos as I need to. I've had some problems with the family and YouTube and school and all that, trying to keep caught up and all that. So I need to do more videos for you guys, and I just haven't had the chance yet. So I'm gonna do one today. This one's gonna be more about different types of sleep systems and all that. Okay, so let's get to it. So first off, I want to say one of the best things you can buy, personally, and I've slept on many of nights, is the Coleman self-inflating air mat or whatever. And this isn't like the air bed or whatever. This is like, it's got like a little nozzle to inflate, and it takes up like very little room and on the outside of my pack or whatever. And I'm not concerned about that much weight, because to me that's pretty cotton picking light for what it gives me. So that's that. So I recommend you buy one of these. I think it was like, for the Coleman Trailhead 2 and this, it was like 50 something bucks altogether. And I prefer this most of the time. And then I do have the Coleman Trailhead, like I was talking about too. And it's very nice when you have a big enough tent or whatever to carry that with, or the access to carry it with, or the weight, or however you want to think like that. It's nice, but it weighs. So, second off, I have this Hudson wool blanket, and this is nice and thick. I got this from a friend named Josh. I traded him out of it. Long story short, I traded a sheepskin and a nice necklace, for this. And so, personally, I've kind of looked up some of these wool blankets. On eBay, you can get them for like 40 bucks. And I think other ones were like 200 bucks. This is one for my twin size bed, so I can put that on there if I need to. It works out just fine. So my story with this thing is I went camping and it got down to 20 degrees. I had this blanket with me. I had the Coleman Trailhead, and I froze my butt off that night. I got up about like 2 or 3 hours after I got up, like went to bed, and I seriously just stood there by the fire because I was so cold and never got up. Now on FCF campouts, for y'all who don't know, FCF is Frontiersman Camping Fellowship. But anyway, this right here, it does alright for that, for the look, or whatever you want to go with that, or for the age, like the early 1800s trapper era. And to wrap up in this thing, yeah, okay, I can see that, but to try to sleep with this thing, no, never doing that again. I will carry this blanket with me, and it's so when we have like a gathering or something, or we have worship, I'll take this with me and wrap up in it, because sometimes it gets your butt cold. Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd probably give this thing like a 3. So yeah, it's okay. This is Harbor Freight wool blanket, about 10 bucks. Very cheaply made, very thin, very thin. Never camped in this, never had the balls to. And I've made different stuff out of this. It's okay for that. It doesn't fray very badly, so I've kind of cut a sliver, like a side off this, to make something out with. Never going to camp in one of these. Too thin, too cheaply made, not thick enough. Scale from 1 to 10, about a 0. Absolutely worthless. So yeah, that's that. And just the sheer size of these two blankets, you have that one, then you have these two, and you put them together. So some of you guys are going to say put them together or whatever. Okay, if I put them together, that's going to be as big as bigger sleeping bags or whatever, and I don't feel like having to do that for the weight and the size of these things. So next up, I have the green bag, or the jungle bag, of the military sleep system. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's kind of upside down, so let me turn that around. Okay, if y'all can see that, good for y'all, but I can't. I can barely read it. This is the green bag. I didn't feel like pulling out the Gore-Tex or whatever, and I've slept on this when it was, I think it was like, one point it dropped down to like 10 degrees. And this bag, this is just the green bag, or the jungle bag, or whatever you want to call it. part of the M.S.S. Alright. M.S.S stands for Military Sleep System. And this thing is perfect. You put that with the Gore-Tex, it's perfecter. You put that with the black bag, you're getting down to about -30. And you're still going to be hot. Okay. You could probably bring it down to -50 if you needed to, if you wear the appropriate attire. And usually when I sleep in these things, I just sleep in my underwear. Okay. So that's that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this probably the whole sleep system about a 10. And the price for the whole system, the stuff sack, the black bag, the Gore-Tex, the green bag, major bills, I think at one point had these for like $115, $100. So it's gonna be somewhere around $100. All right. Then you have this Coleman. So let me bring that down here. Coleman. Big sleeping bag that's very thick, very bulky, very unsightly for anybody. That I don't want to carry in my pack, but I'd much rather carry the Gore-Tex in the green bag than this. So this thing, yeah, it's pretty warm. This thing is very old, so, you know, very, very old. And, you know, it does pretty well, but during the summer and stuff at powwow or, I didn't carry this to National Rendezvous. This does okay, but during the summer, it absolutely sucks. And my great-grandfather, all he does with it during the summer, he just sleeps on top of it. Okay. I think I have 2 different Northern Face sleeping bags, a Scent sleeping bag and a Coleman cold weather sleeping bag. One of the newer ones. These are all new. They cost me, the North Face cost me around $200, you know. Different prices. I didn't feel like bringing all those out here today, so I'm not going to do all that. And I have to kind of keep this short and sweet so I have time to do different things I need to do for you guys. So yeah. So personally, I prefer this over everything. This crap. Alright, this right here. There you go. Military Sleep System. This is Short Stack signing out. Thanks you guys for all the views. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you guys for everything.